Hello everyone. Sometimes we forget important tasks or deadlines, or maybe the team struggles to remember the important activities. To resolve this issue, in this video, I will show you how to set up an automated email reminder system in Excel. It's a simple way to keep the track of your tasks so you never miss anything important. You can even send reminders to your team or vendors to avoid any deadlines. In this step-by-step guide, I will explain how it works, how to organize your tasks, and how to set it up to send reminders automatically every day without any extra effort. So let's start. In the task sheet, enter the details of all the important tasks. I have already added few tasks. The script will check each task and send a reminder email on the due date. Now, based on the frequency you set, it will also automatically update the next due date for each task. Once the status is changed to completed, the script will stop sending reminder emails. Let me explain how to fill task details. First column is for task name. Type a clear and specific name for the task. For example, submit risk report. In start date column, enter the date when the task starts. This is a one-time entry and use the required date format. For example, I am adding today's date. The frequency column specify how often reminders should be sent. You can choose daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, biannual, or yearly. If no frequency is selected, the script will default to yearly. Here I am selecting weekly for new task. Next column is next due date. The script will automatically set it to the start date, and after sending a reminder email, the script will update this field as per the selected frequency. So leave this column blank for new tasks. The reminder sent column is automatically updated to yes after sending the email. It is for information purpose only, so you can leave this blank. Status column will track the task status. Use pending for new task. If the status is completed or you don't need further reminders for any task, change the status to completed. In recipient email column, enter the email address of the person who should receive the reminder. Double check for accuracy because if this is empty or invalid, the script will not send the email. CC email field is optional, but you can add additional recipients in this. Remember to send the email to multiple people. Type all email IDs separated by semicolon. You can add multiple email IDs in both to and CC fields. Additional info column is also optional where you can add extra details. For example, include any specific instruction or notes that should be included in the email body. If the field is blank, a default message will be shared in reminder email. So this is the first step where you can organize all your task details. If you need help for any column, check the help sheet for more details. Now let's check the VBA part. Press Alt F11 to open the VBA editor. We have created two subroutines, send reminder and send email. In send reminder subroutine, first we declared variables and then set the worksheet variable to task sheet. Also, the current date is stored as today. Last row variable is used to find the total number of tasks in the sheet. This block of code initializes the Outlook application object for sending emails. OnErrorResumeNext will handle any error during the process. For loop checks each task starting from the second row because first row is header, and within the loop for each row or task, the task name, start date, frequency, next due date, reminder status, and completion status are stored in the variable. In this block, if next due date is blank, it will reset to start date. This code will check if start date is in required date format, the task start date is earlier or equal to today, and the task status is not completed. Then if next due date is earlier or equal to today, then it will call send email subroutine. The send email subroutine creates and send the email. It takes the recipient's email from column G for to field and column H for CC field. If there is no recipient email, the script will not send any email. In this block, script is creating the email body using HTML. The email is personalized with the task name and due date. Also, the additional info is pulled from column I. After sending the email, the script will update the task's next due date in send reminder subroutine. Based on the task frequency, the next due date is recalculated. For example, if it's a daily task, next due date moves ahead by 1 day, and for weekly frequency, it is increased by 7 days. Remember, if the frequency is blank, the next due date will be updated by 1 year. In the sheet, you can see the highlighted tasks. For task in row number 6 and 13, the next due date is of today and status is pending, so script will send the reminder email. The task in row number 15 is due for today, but status is completed, so script will not send any email. For task in row number 9 and 16, the next due date is blank, but the start date is of today, so the script will send the reminder email. And for all these tasks, after sending the reminder, the next due date will be updated as per the frequency defined. Now run the send reminder subroutine. The script has sent the email. Now check the sheet. The next due date is updated for all the tasks except row 15 where status is marked as completed. Now to execute the script automatically as per the required frequency, we can use Windows Task Scheduler. So press Window R combination and type taskchd.msc. Click OK. It will open Task Scheduler window. Click Create Basic Task from the right panel. In the Create Basic Task wizard, set task name and description. Click Next button. Now select Daily option and click Next button. Now set the start date and time as per the required frequency and click Next. Select Start a Program option and click Next button. In the program script field, we have to provide the path of the executable Excel. Remember, this is not the path of Excel file we have created. So select the excel.exe and press open button. In the add arguments field, specify the path of the reminder workbook within double quotes and click next button. Now check the task settings and click finish to save. Close Excel and ensure no instances of Excel are running. Open the task scheduler again and run the task manually to test. It should open the workbook and the send reminder macro should be executed. Now you can start entering and manage all your tasks in the sheet. You can automate the repetitive process, keep track of deadlines, and you can ensure that important tasks are not forgotten. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Excel tips and VBA tutorials. Thanks for watching.